Right. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Hope you're well. It is a cold day, hence I'm well wrapped up. Um, I'm going to just kick off with, as I said, a bit of a recap of things we've done, but also just I always like to start the class with the think about the exam. That's where we're heading. That's what we need to think about. How are we going to get there? What's the best way to organize yourself to get there? And especially, what's the best way to manage your sort of mental situation, because that's probably the most difficult thing here. So with FM, what you're going to find, and you're probably finding it already, is you're going to get stuff wrong. Okay. You are going to get stuff wrong a lot. And what you've got to do is you've got to accept that. So you've got to accept that when you try these illustrations, when you attempt the things that we've done in class, even when sometimes it seems simple in class, you go and try an example and you get it wrong. Okay. There are two possible reactions to that. The first reaction is to throw your hands up, be annoyed, give up for at least for a while or permanently, but to really be annoyed about it. And I really want you to try and cut that out, okay? Because it's pedagogically proven that you need to forget stuff. You need to get stuff wrong in order to learn. That is what learning is. Learning is not things you already know. Doing stuff you already know is not the definition of learning. Learning is finding out stuff you didn't know, okay? Therefore, it is perfectly reasonable that you're going to get things wrong. So that is the main point I just wanted to focus on this morning, is that a lot of students sort of get things wrong multiple times, and then they gradually get sort of worn down by that. And by the time you're midway through the course, you're thinking, I can't do this is too hard. You know, all these sort of negative emotions are coming through. Whereas I want you to try and flip that around. I want you to try to think of it as, okay, I got that wrong, but now I find one more thing to remember that I won't get wrong again. And I promise you, there are only a certain number of those things. And once you've seen enough of them, you've certainly got enough to pass the exam. And you may well have enough to go well beyond that. But you only get to that point through repetition of getting things wrong. You've got to accept that you get it wrong, 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 wrong. Start to get some stuff right, start to get a bit more right. And then by the day of the exam, you're getting enough right to get yourself over the line. Now, contrast that with someone who goes, right, well, I've got that wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and read the book again. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to attempt any more questions until I feel confident I'm going to get it right. That is the wrong way to look at this. You need to just attempt, get it wrong, 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 and learn at each stage why you're getting it wrong, because there are common little tips and tricks that the examiner will do. And once you've seen them, once you've had a go at them, and once you understand them, well, then you're going to start getting them right. You're going to start passing the exam. But if you don't do that, that's never going to happen. Okay, so I really want you to bear that in mind as you go through, because it's fundamental. It's absolutely, I want to be absolutely clear that the exam kit is much more important than the study kit. If I was offered one of those two things, if I was told, right, you got to take this exam and you can have either a study kit or the exam kit, I take the exam kit, because I'd be pretty sure I could just attempt the questions, work out from that what they're talking about, attempt another similar one, get some more of it right, attempt another similar one, get a bit more of it right. And in that way, I'd keep iterating until I eventually got enough right to pass. Okay, so because I know there's going to be some of you out there who are attempting questions, getting them wrong, getting downhearted, getting depressed, not enjoying it. Look, flip that round, think of it in terms of, right, brilliant, got that wrong, let's find out why, let's not get it wrong again, and keep moving. By the way, finally on that point, what I did when I was studying was I kept a note of things I got wrong, because I did tend to get the same things wrong on occasion. And then I was like, well, why do I keep getting that wrong? So I made a note of all the things I got wrong so that I could focus on those and go back and recap them. So I think that's something that's worth that's worth considering, because you've then got a list of things that you're not so strong on, and those are the things you need to focus on. Because, and I'll talk in another session about that, the things you need to focus on in this exam are not the things you're good at, they're the things you're bad at. Because guess what's going to come up? Yep, that's right, the things you don't like. Okay. Now, does that make sense to everyone about this sense of getting things wrong multiple times, and that's the only way to sort of learn it? So give me a thumbs up, or give me a question, even if you want to ask or contradict anything I'm saying. I'm happy to take those comments. Got thumbs coming through. Good. Right. Okay. Look, bear that in mind as you go through. Don't be afraid to get things wrong. Do not be getting depressed because you're getting wrong. That is the whole process. That is called learning.